Greetings, students. Welcome to your very first week of actual class here at Intro to Sociology. I am your professor. Hi, my name is Jennifer Lawhorn, or Professor Lawhorn, or Ms. Lawhorn, or hey you. Um, I'll pretty much answer anything. I am a doctoral candidate over at Penn State Harrisburg. So what that means is that I took all of my classes, I finished all of that. I'm currently working on reading a list of about 100 books. And then once I'm finished with that, I will take a 4-day exam on those 100 books. After that, I get to write my own book, and then they'll let me be called doctor. So that's a good time. So that's what I'm up to. I teach here at Central Penn. I teach at Penn State. I love teaching. I like having a paycheck also, being in school. It's a little pricey, but I love teaching. It's fantastic. So welcome to sociology. This week is going to be a little odd just because it's the first week and we're kind of doing all the first week stuff. So it's not going to look like a typical week in our class, but you know, we gotta get the stuff done. So I will always record a video overview for you, every week, in addition to the written overview, so that you know what's going on, what we're doing, what you have to turn in. I did just notice, actually, as I was going through some things, that in my syllabus overview video, which is coming up in this overview video, I had an old copy of the syllabus up, so some of the due dates on there do not apply to you. Do not freak out. I do not have a bizarre due date thing going on for this one. I just hadn't updated it, apparently. All of the due dates in Blackboard are correct. Okay, they're all Sundays. They're all Sunday nights. It's nothing weird. You have a week to do everything. Pretty standard stuff. So I do apologize for that, but I kind of already had done too much to be able to fix it. So at this point, it's just in. I'm sorry about that. So go by the due dates in Blackboard. Those are your actual due dates. Those are always a Sunday night. They're not the random ones that are in that weird syllabus video. All right, so this week, what are we doing? We are trying to understand how to navigate our class, how everything works. I want you to understand what is expected from you in this class. And we're also going to get started on our coursework. We're actually going to define the sociological imagination. We're going to do a little bit of reading, and we're going to watch a few things this week just to get started in sociology. So what do you have to do this week? This week, you need to watch your overview video, which you're currently watching. So good job. You need to watch my favorite video entitled How Not to Fail My Class. Gives you some useful tips, tricks, and pointers for navigation and all of that. Then we have the syllabus review, where I go over your syllabus. Again, apologies for the dates. Then we go over our assignment review, where we go into detail about all of our assignments so that you understand all of that. And then once we finally get that done, we'll actually start watching some videos. Now, please do not think that I'm going to be using these all term, that I'm an incredibly lazy professor and this is a thing I'm going to do. No. This week and next week are kind of our boring foundational weeks where we just kind of have to get through the material. I've been trying to make it more fun, but it's theory. It kind of is. So bear with me as we use these crash course videos just to help you understand some of these basic concepts. And then after these first 2 weeks, you'll never see them again. So if you hate her, you're good. If you love them, feel free to watch the rest of them. They're great. But we're just using a couple of those. So we're going to be watching 2 crash course videos this week. I think they're each like 10 minutes long, so not a lot. The first one is like, what is sociology? It answers a lot of those questions, so that's always helpful. And then the other one is about sociological paradigms to prepare us for next week. Now, please do not freak out about these videos. I do not want you to be, oh, I don't understand, I don't know what's going on. I say this in the intro to the videos as well. They're just to help us get started, okay? And then you're going to move into an introduction I did for the piece that we're reading this week by C. Wright Mills. And then you're going to read the piece that I've assigned for this week, the C. Wright Mills piece. That's The Promise of the Sociological Imagination. And then finally, we will end this week and most weeks, not always, but most weeks, with a discussion post. I know, the bane of your existence, but here we are, of When Biography Meets History. So for this week, once you are done with your discussion post and you have turned that in, you are good to go until next week. I will see you in the next video on how not to fail my class.